Howdy, I'm Cody Kumfer. Howdy, I'm Quinn Kumfer, owner of Treeboy Productions. Welcome to my TED Talk. Today we are going to look at my Facebook for approximately 30 minutes and my business for maybe 5. This here is a little Quinn. Highlights, braces, schmedium t-shirts aplenty. I met my wife when I was 15. She was the new girl. Once I immediately dismissed her as being light years out of my league. Really swung up on this one. I asked her out approximately 5 different times before she finally agreed to go on a date with me to Street Fair way back in 2010. She's always been gorgeous. Thankfully, puberty hit me like a sack of Idaho spuds. We got hitched in 2017 and had our first hellspawn at the end of 2018. We're both only 24. We've got a house, a baby, a business, and crippling self-doubt. We're far from perfect, but we are each other's best friends, so that certainly helps, and we always try to find a way to laugh at everything. Some tell us that we're too young to be trying to take on all these different things, that we should be enjoying our 20s, going out and having fun, making mistakes, things along those lines. We just tell them we're ahead of the game, and I'm the owner and operator of a cheese factory. That, or we just feel very old because she had a clot in her brain when she was 19, and I had major hip surgery. So that's why I walk kind of funny, Jessica. All right? Quit cyberbullying me. You know what really kicked me in the butt and got me going was the death of my favorite person in the world. My grandfather was the nicest jerk you've ever met in your life. He'd sit there and give you a bunch of flack on anything, but then go out of his way just to help you with whatever it is that you were struggling with. One quick story I'll share so you can kind of get a grasp on who this guy really was is one morning school was canceled and I was enjoying some quality animation in Captain Planet in the living room of my grandparents' house. I spent the night there and he had me up at about 5 a.m. per usual. That's now ingrained into me and I can't not do it, even on vacation. It's horrible. Thank you. He threw a coat at me and said, "Come on, let's get to work." We went out and plowed at least 20 different people's driveways that morning, all throughout the wide metropolis of Tucson. When I asked him why we were doing it, he said, of course, kind of with a scowl, because it's the right thing to do. These people have to go to work. Then, of course, went on a tirade on how they were all lazy morons for not getting up early enough to go out and shovel their own damn driveways. He always taught me that if you can, do. And if you do, you might as well do it right. I've tried taking that into everything that I do now, and I'm certainly not perfect. I understand. And if he was still here with us, I'm sure that I'd catch an earful or probably 6. The thing that really kills me the most is that he just missed everything. He got to see me propose. That's about it. We were still living in the apartment at the time. We were, still dating. We just became fiancés or whatever. Fiancé? Is that like cacti? He missed my wedding. He missed my first house. He missed my first kid. So yes, now I move a little more quickly than most people my age. After all, since I can, I might as well do. Now, I've already kind of talked at length about the start of Treeboy, so don't worry, I won't bore you with that again. Instead, I wanted to talk to you about the impact that BNI has had on me in my business. But first, simply put, without BNI, I wouldn't be here today. BNI has given me the connections and the know-how to operate in a community where almost everyone already has a guy for that. Without Jason's video, I wouldn't have met the people on LinkedIn who then put me in touch with the guys at Aptera, who then taught me a little bit more about brand management and how to leverage LinkedIn appropriately, which is hot right now. Without Ed, I wouldn't have any proof whatsoever that social media strategies that are consistent, video heavy, truly do work, because that guy is a dang content machine and his stats are only going up and up and up. Without Seth, I wouldn't learn how to grow a proper neck beard. Wait, without Jeff, I'd be begging for quarters by an off-ramp by now. He's given me work, a place to operate out of, and most importantly, his mentorship. My little office is right next to his, and I'd say pretty good friends. Right, Jeff? Jeff? Working on it. Working on it. 3 months ago, I was editing videos next to a stack of crappy diapers. I was editing videos out of my nursery, just trying to scrap anything together to make it work and turn this dream into a reality. My first date with my wife was at Bluffton Street Fair when we were 15, almost 10 years ago. And I'm ecstatic to tell you that now, not even 10 years later, I'm handling all of the digital marketing for that event. It's a nice little full circle kumbaya moment to end it on right there. Thank you to everyone involved for making this happen. The very first time I presented myself at BNI, I said, Quinn Kumfer, Treeboy Productions, and I added, man, I'll never get sick of saying that. I still can't even get it out without having a big dumb smile on my face. Thank you.